The spotlight is firmly on Prince Andrew as King Charles makes a controversial move to reclaim Queen Elizabeth II's cherished corgis, Muick and Sandy. With tensions rising and a royal standoff brewing, let's peel back the layers and critically examine Prince Andrew's role in this unfolding drama. First, let's set the stage. After the passing of Queen Elizabeth II, her two beloved corgis, Muick and Sandy, were taken in by Prince Andrew, who currently resides at the Royal Lodge. While this may have seemed like a noble gesture, the question arises, is Prince Andrew really capable of providing the stability and care that these dogs deserve? Reports from palace insiders suggest that King Charles believes Andrew is no longer capable of ensuring a stable environment for the dogs. Let's unpack that. Prince Andrew has faced serious allegations and public scrutiny over the years, which might cast a shadow over his ability to fulfill any responsible role, let alone that of a caretaker. We see him embroiled in scandal after scandal, raising concerns not just for his public image but for the welfare of the corgis. Is it fair for these animals, who have known a life of comfort and royal treatment, to be left in what might be an uncertain and unstable environment? Absolutely not. Another key factor in this situation is Sarah Ferguson's involvement. Reportedly, King Charles is acutely aware that Queen Elizabeth would never have wanted her beloved pets left solely under Ferguson's supervision. The former Duchess has often been the subject of jokes and skepticism regarding her reliability. So why are the corgis with Andrew at all? Critically then, we must question the logic behind Andrew and Ferguson's joint custody of the corgis. Do they really know what's in the best interest of these animals, or is this simply a move to cling to a semblance of royal life amidst a backdrop of personal and public discontent? Let's focus on the corgis themselves. As with any pet, they become accustomed to their environment and the people who love and care for them. King Charles' worry is not unfounded. It stems from a legitimate concern that these dogs need stability after the upheaval of losing their beloved owner, the Queen. Moving dogs, especially older ones, can be traumatic. Muick and Sandy have their routines, their safe spaces, and their bonds. With the right care, they could thrive. But when stability is absent, what happens? Anxiety and stress could severely affect their health. And here we find ourselves in a quiet standoff, with Andrew reportedly standing firm against King Charles' intentions. This defiance brings us to a glaring criticism of Prince Andrew's character. Is he prioritizing his own desires over the welfare of the dogs? Or perhaps it's more about clinging to any remaining royal connection rather than a genuine love for the animals. This situation serves as a microcosm of a larger issue within the monarchy, the balance between personal desires and public responsibility. One can't help but feel a sense of frustration towards Andrew's apparent stubbornness. Shouldn't he, for the sake of the dogs and even the dignity of the crown, be willing to concede? It's unclear what kind of environment the corgis are currently living in. There are claims that Andrew is not providing the necessary stability. In stark contrast, King Charles, with his new responsibilities as monarch, is seen as a more suitable guardian. The lack of a stable environment raises significant red flags. Corgis thrive on routine and familiarity. Leaving them in uncertain circumstances can have adverse effects on their mental and emotional well-being. So, why is Andrew resisting? Reports indicate he is standing firm in his refusal to hand over the corgis. This has led to what can only be described as a quiet standoff between the two brothers. What's concerning here is that this situation appears to reflect a larger rift within the monarchy itself. Family loyalties, values, and responsibilities clash dramatically, and the corgis are caught in the crossfire of this royal drama. Additionally, palace insiders have raised concerns over the role of Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife. Queen Elizabeth reportedly would never have wanted her beloved corgis to be left under her supervision alone. This begs the question, are the dogs in safe hands? If the dogs were indeed intended for Andrew's care, what does it say about his judgment in this scenario? Is he prioritizing emotional attachment over the dog's best interests? Public sentiment is also a crucial element here. Many royal watchers believe the corgis would be better cared for under King Charles's roof. After all, doesn't a monarch have a certain duty to ensure the well-being of royal pets? As one commentator noted, all I hope is the two dogs get loved and pampered as they always have. But that love must come with a stable environment, something that may no longer be available in Andrew's household. Reports have surfaced that Andrew is standing firm, adamantly refusing to relinquish the corgis. This defiance is not merely a personal stance. It speaks volumes about Andrew's character and his understanding of royal responsibilities. How can one expect to uphold royal traditions, especially the care of beloved corgis, when faced with such an overwhelming backdrop of chaos and controversy, with concerns about who is truly caring for Muick and Sandy, coupled with questions about their well-being? Andrew's insistence raises flags. While familial bonds are essential, they must not override the pragmatic needs of these animals. Palace insiders also suggest that Charles is acutely aware of one crucial fact. Queen Elizabeth would never have wanted her corgis left under the supervision of Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife. This speaks to the deeper implications of Andrew's choices. Not only does he seem to disregard the Queen's wishes, but he also seems disconnected from the legacy she intended to uphold. The corgis are more than pets, they are a lasting token of the Queen's love and legacy. Ensuring they receive the attention and care they deserve is, in many ways, a matter of honoring her memory. What we can all agree on is this: Muick and Sandy deserve to be loved and pampered as they have always been. They need to be in a familiar environment, an environment that prioritizes their well-being over personal grudges or family disputes. Animals thrive in stable and loving homes. If Andrew cannot provide this for the corgis amidst his chaotic lifestyle, it's essential for Charles to step in. After all, leadership extends beyond mere titles. It encompasses responsibility, particularly when it involves vulnerable beings like pets. Insiders reveal that Charles believes Andrew can't provide the stability that these dogs need. Given Andrew's tumultuous past, coupled with his ongoing issues, this isn't surprising. When it comes to caring for animals, especially those with a royal lineage, one has to wonder, can he truly offer them the home they deserve? Since the Queen's passing, Muick and Sandy have been living at the Royal Lodge with Andrew. However, there are significant concerns about the living conditions. Are they being properly cared for? Are their needs being met? Reports suggest that Charles believes these dogs deserve a healthier environment, one where they can live with the dignity and pampering they were accustomed to under the Queen's care. The living situation raises another crucial issue. What's best for the dogs? It's not just about physical care, it's about emotional stability and familiarity. Charles is acutely aware that the Queen would have wanted better supervision than what Andrew can currently provide, especially with Sarah Ferguson, Andrew's ex-wife, involved. Is this really the environment the Queen envisioned for her treasured companions? The drama escalates as reports indicate that Andrew is standing firm against Charles's intentions. This quiet standoff not only highlights personal rifts within the family but also symbolizes a broader power struggle within the monarchy. As King Charles solidifies his reign, he faces the challenging task of re-establishing the stability that the monarchy desperately needs after the passing of its matriarch. But why would Andrew refuse to budge? The answer lies in a mixture of pride, entitlement, and perhaps a disregard for the greater good. It raises fundamental questions about Andrew's priorities. Is he protecting his own interests at the expense of these dogs? Or is it a misguided belief that he has the right to control their fate? In conclusion, this saga surrounding Queen Elizabeth's corgis is more than just a whimsical royal tale. It's a reflection of deeper familial responsibilities and the chaotic remnants of a modern monarchy. King Charles, while trying to act in the best interest of the dogs, is caught in a web of family loyalty and personal conflict. Meanwhile, Prince Andrew's unwillingness to let go raises serious questions about his priorities and capability as a caretaker. All we can hope for is that Muick and Sandy end up in a loving, nurturing environment where they can continue to thrive as they did under the Queen. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think King Charles is right to take action, or should Prince Andrew be allowed to keep the corgis? And, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the royal family. Until next time.